What's up, man? Players, man. Talk 24/7 here with a ranked game. It is Niners, and as I always like to say, I do not like playing Niners, but I feel like you have to pick the Niners to beat the Niners in this game just to counteract all the BS they get and the crazy fumbles and all the stuff that the Niners get. But in this game, this dude, it really got to me because this game is a blowout, but he just remained in the game. It really made no sense to me because he didn't concede or anything else. He just remained in the game, and this game got really, really nasty. But the reason I am uploading this game, as I don't like to upload like just lopsided wins, is because this guy sent me a message after the game, and he called me a bum and said I got lucky and just started talking all types of crazy trash after the game was over. And it really just got to me because it didn't make any sense as to this game wasn't even close. It wasn't as if I got one little thing or one lucky pass, one lucky fumble. I just got a fumble on my last drive, but this game really wasn't remotely close. And in the second half, I started to clock him, and that is what he was talking about. He was saying that I should have never clocked him and talking about how I'm a punk for clocking and all this type of trash talk once the game was over. But it really didn't make any sense to me because if a game is a blowout, honestly, to me, that's not fun. And I would start to clock if the game is completely not in reach. I will clock because then I would be, or else I'll be stuck playing a game for about an hour, honestly. So I clock because the game gets boring and the game's over, but they just won't concede. But the funniest part of this game is he said you could have offered me mercy, which really got to me because why should I have to offer you mercy when you can just pause the game and concede? The dude acted like he could have just paused the game and concede. He acted like I had to offer him mercy or some crazy thing like that. And, I mean, ranked game people, they are some type of characters. That I will say. The people in ranked are funny types of characters. You get a different story, a different response each time. I mean, I've beaten people and they say, yo, good game, and they like check out my YouTube channel. And then I've played people that call me all sorts of names and curse me out and all this stuff. So it really depends on the game you get. And this guy, he started to onside in the first quarter because he really knew he could not stop my O. And his defense was not very good at all as I'm just scoring. But, you know, he might have some basis to his claim because I just got 2 fumbles. But the Niners, that's what they do. I mean, they force fumbles. I believe that last one was user. Don't quote me. I'm not sure. I wanted to say it was user. But the first fumble with Ghostin, I know for a fact that was not user. I was actually laughing because Ghostin, that dude is just a problem. And if the Seahawks could hit, a lot of people say the Seahawks can hit, but I don't see it because I'd rather have fast people who can catch than slow people who can hit. So my Seahawks do not like really hit. And with this guy, you know, I think he stays stuck on 14, not to like spoil it, but I believe he stays stuck on 14 and does not score again. But the funniest part of this game is that I clocked the whole second half just because I was bored and the game wasn't even close. I believe the halftime score would be like 56-14 or just some outrageous score like that. And the fact that this dude stayed in the game really got to me because ranked games, honestly, people think that just winning big every single time is fun. But I honestly want a close game because just blowouts, they aren't fun and they tend to just drag on. Like, blowouts really are not very fun, especially when the person will not concede and just stays in the game once the game is over. I'm all for not quitting, or I'm not sure, but just concede that the game is just done for, or else I will clock you. I have no shame. I mean, I'm bored, so I'll clock. That's just how it is. And this guy's defense is just very, very cake. I mean, I finally start to realize that this guy could not stop me. And then is when I made up my mind just to clock. And these ranked games, honestly, it's really no consistency, honestly, because some games it will just be a blowout, and then some games it will be a dogfight, and then some games you just get blown out. It really has no consistency. It just, I mean, you honestly do not know what you are getting. I mean, I've been blown out. I've won blown outs, but ranked games, honestly, as you see in this video, the video ends around 8:30, and it is not even halftime yet, and the game is almost over. That is because I clocked the whole second half. Because, as I say, the score is 56-14. You are not coming back. I mean, maybe versus somebody else, I don't know, but not against me. You are not coming back down 56-14 at halftime. So I just run, and I just clocked this whole second half. But let me just say that I don't clock unless I'm up maybe at least 30 points. That is just how it is. But the NBA playoffs, man, Melo, that dude is in a box. It is just crazy that dude just completely boxed up. That dude, just Paul George has that dude just, like Paul George is completely strapped him. He strapped J.R. Smith. And the Knicks, they are really in trouble. I had the Pacers in 6, but the Pacers might finish them off in 5. I mean, the Pacers really just dominated the glass. They're dominating on D. They just completely just manhandled them. And the Knicks are fighting. But honestly, the Knicks are the most overrated team. I mean, honestly, all they do is jack threes and jack. They have Smith, who's a jacker. They got Melo, who's a jacker. But the thing is, they have talent. It's just not enough ball to go around, honestly. I mean, you got Smith, who's a jacker. The few people that aren't jackers, I mean, even the bench players. You got Copeland. I mean, that dude, every time that dude gets the ball, I know he is in to score. And I appreciate that, but every time that man gets it, that dude shoots. So the Knicks, they are really, really just a jacking team. But this game is over. I hope you enjoyed this game and look forward for more gameplays in the future. And that's basically it. Thanks for watching.